This chapter, we're going to stick with cells, but it's going to be cell reproduction is what we're going to focus on. So chapter 3, cell reproduction, we're just going to look at our goals. There's nothing you need to write. But some terms, actually, first of all, you should be able to distinguish between asexual and sexual reproduction. So we're going to get into that. Asexual is one parent. Sexual reproduction is two parents. So we'll kind of get into that and the steps of each of those, and then continue to know the different organelles and what they do. So some terms here. This is going to be a fairly short chapter. We're going to talk mitosis and meiosis. Those are the two big things we need to get out of this. Mitosis is two cells, or one cell, copying itself and making another one. Meiosis is two of them kind of combining to form a third one. So we're going to get into that. And we're going to talk about chromosomes a lot. You're probably familiar with that from 6th grade. Humans have 46 chromosomes, 23 pairs, one from mom, one from dad with each pair. We're going to talk about mutations and what causes those and why they happen. DNA, we're going to talk about the different parts of DNA. Also, we're going to look at cells and call them diploid or haploid. And talk genes and the overall cell cycle. So those are all terms that you will be really familiar with here in the next couple weeks. We're going to describe the three main processes that occur in the cell cycle. Steps of mitosis and describe what happens in each. So we'll go through that. We need to be able to notice if I give you a picture, you need to say, oh, that's interphase or that's anaphase or telophase. So you need to identify the different steps of mitosis, and then the same thing with meiosis. Know the steps and be able to identify them. And then you need to know the difference between mitosis and meiosis. That sounds confusing, but by the end of these 2 weeks, you'll have it down pat. So describe the structure of DNA. We're going to get into the components of DNA. A, T, G, C, maybe you're familiar with that. Talk about how DNA copies itself, and then throw in a little RNA in there also. So that's what we're going to go over the next 2 weeks. All right?